You are now rocking to #Originators at Originators Radio.
We are the originators. We are the originators. We
Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud.
The originators. We are the originators. We are the originators. We
Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud.
The originators. We are the originators. We are the originators.
Radio.
Hey, yo, what up to all my originals out there? It's your boy D Smith, aka Fuck D Smith, aka your favorite bowl of grits in the morning. Holla at your boy.
This your man Big AT from out east. You know who it is. #Originators Radio, baby. We here the month of May doing our thing again for you guys. We got a special guest in the house. Our man and your man,
Joey Phasio. Hey! What's up, Phasio, man?
How you doing, baby?
All right.
We gotta, first of all, we gotta just let y'all know he's in the building tonight because we gotta represent for Mental Health Awareness Month.
Right on.
And that's what May is. But before we get into that, we gotta recap the last show, man.
Yeah, we had some news from last episode. Some things.
We was talking about some things.
Yeah,
some things have happened.
Some developments.
So first of all, your guy P Diddy.
Yeah, what's going on with Diddy out there, y'all? It's just.
Y'all see those videos?
Yeah, with the Cassie and all of that. Yeah, this is it don't look too good, man. You know, I mean, last episode I was saying let's save our judgments and not be real quick to like nail him to a cross. But I don't know, man. Things are looking kind of murky for him.
I think he'll get off.
You think so, Murph?
Yeah, he don't even have a charge. Nothing's gonna happen to him.
Y'all heard it here first.
Yeah, he hasn't been charged yet, right? I mean, so.
Yeah.
But I did see him punch Cassie and kick her a couple times on that video.
But that came out after he gave her $30 million.
It still happened.
Yeah, but so he gave her $30 million.
He said, "Hey, it don't matter. She got $30 million."
Yeah, she probably signed something that says she couldn't do something afterwards, and she did it. She released it anyways. Or did somebody else release it?
I'm not sure. I just saw the video just kind of just floating around. Yeah, but yeah.
Hey, listen, I don't know what.
If you want incriminating evidence, though, that's pretty much as incriminating as you can get, right? Like videos and shit.
But also Drake and
that whole Drake and Kendrick war, man. That's It seems like it's kind of simmering down now, but I think Kendrick might have got it. I think Kendrick.
And listen.
I think King Kendrick got it.
I know I said on the last episode, J. Cole's my guy, but since J. Cole ain't really in the fold, hey yo, King Kendrick, what he said? King Kendrick, yeah, man.
But I think J. Cole just kind of, I think it got personal. He just kind of was like, hey, this ain't for me, and I don't blame him. You gotta choose your battles wisely, right? Like some shit I don't want to be a part of, like
whatever it is.
I think he just kind of took the high road and was like, you know what? Like it started out like, what's the saying? Steel sharpens steel.
Well,
but like let's kind of just, I'm gonna just excuse myself from this.
Well, that beef been going on for a long time.
But yeah, I watched the video and that's what they were saying.
I didn't even know.
Neither did I.
Now.
Yeah, because even like back when Good Kid, Mad City, apparently,
Cypher.
Kendrick was taking little shots even then. And then
did you see the BT Cypher?
Yeah, I remember that. But even in that one, he was taking
the whole rap was about Drake.
Oh, okay. I never put that together.
Oh, he was going hard. He was going hard.
Because he was for some reason. But he came out. Apparently, he came out. Drake took him on his first tour, so Drake kind of introduced Kendrick. Yeah. But Kendrick, they said, been taking shots at him for like most of his career. I was like, wow, like I wasn't aware of that.
I wasn't here either.
Yeah, me neither. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but then also, y'all, we want to switch gears real quick to a real positive note here for all my Asian American Native. Hawaiian Islanders, Pacific Islanders, just everybody in that region. It is your Heritage Month.
Yes, shout out to y'all for that. Shout out to Joe Biden for even passing that, but shout out to everybody of Asian, Native American, Pacific Islander. This is y'all's month. May is y'all's month. Like we have Black History Month in February. This is y'all's month. So shout out to all of y'all. If you ain't got a chance, if you had, hope y'all went down to the Asian Festival and celebrate some of that for this month. You know what I mean? Represent.
We want you guys to hear hashtag originate. We want you to know the hashtag originators. We love y'all.
So I'm Native American, represent. You know what I mean?
Already.
And but how did y'all know that Native American is part of the Asian tribe?
Come on, man. You talking like we don't know what we're talking about, man. We are the originators, man.
Because you know
we do the Googling and we do the research. We know who is who. Come on, man.
Because you know the Native Americans, we're not the original ones from here.
Man, listen.
We actually came over here from like Hawaii and all that.
Yeah, man, it's original, man. Like the Africans. We ain't really from here, but we here now.
Nah, but the African Americans. I mean, the African Americans, but the people from Africa is the original people that. This is Africa.
No, that's real. I just watched someone on YouTube earlier about that. They found bones of like before Christ that was found in Africa, the original man, but that's not even in the Bible.
Oh, you haven't seen what they found in the Grand Canyon?
Hold on, stop. Remember this? Hey, Murph, Phasio, we got the episode coming. We're just trying to recap for the last episode, man. You played too much, man.
Right.
Okay, all right. Now let's back to the subject. Listen, we got Murph in here for Mental Health Awareness Month because that's what Murph do. Phasio do that. That's what he do. 24/7, 365 days of the year. He want the same old love. What he told y'all last episode?
On the last episode.
What he said to y'all last episode, bro. Yeah.
But then also too, we got to give Phasio give you a little introduction. I mean, you want to explain like what do you do
exactly
for people
what it is that you do
who didn't catch the first episode of the year? You deal with.
I'll say this, break it this in a quick nutshell. I'm there for people when they're going through stuff every day, 24 hours a day.
Niggas just call you up and then you just kind of give them counsel?
Yeah, 365 days.
Wow, okay.
Don't take no days off.
Wow.
I'm always here.
Wow.
And that means like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter. When you sitting at home twiddling your toes, Murph out here working. Because you know why? Your mental health doesn't take a day off. So you got to respect what this man does. So when we talking about today, it's not nothing like we said on the first episode of the year. This is nothing like specific, but it is something specific because in the community in the black community, like we were saying, the black male has been bred to be like a certain type of way, and then you get out of that certain type of way of thinking, you're looked at as weak or soft. But now since COVID has passed, we've realized that mental health is a thing we need to really look at because for a while we would look at like white America and be like, yo, they snapped out and did, well shit, black America does the same thing, but it's the only reason why I wasn't looked at the same is because instead of us going out doing harm to like quote unquote America, we shot ourselves in our community, so it wasn't looked at as a mental health. So these episodes, this is the second volume. So we did the first installment in the beginning of the year. This is volume 2. We're going to do a volume 3 at the end, towards the end of the year with Phasio, because like I said, this is what he do, and we want to get facts and real talk because this is what it is.
Let me say something about that right there. So, have you guys ever watched Warrior?
The movie with the movie Warrior?
Bruce Lee's TV show Warrior.
Who?
Bruce Lee's TV show?
You mean Kung Fu?
Nah, it's Warrior.
The Bruce Lee?
The Warrior, yeah.
I ain't hip. I'm not even hip. I can't lie.
So it's on the third season. It's a series that he wrote before he died. So they put it out. Oh, you gotta watch it. So back in the days when people from China came over here, and then people from Ireland, so they had Chinatown. That's when Chinatown first started, and then they had Ireland, the Irish people, so they had like Irish Town or whatever, and then they had the Caucasians, and then the blacks. But the blacks wasn't the problem; it was the Chinamen, and the Chinamen and the Irish people, they beefed. So when you want to talk about mental health, what you were saying about back then in like San Francisco, where it's like black people, they wasn't the problem. They wasn't hated on. They was getting their money and everything. But if you was Chinese, you was like the bottom, the scum. We trying to get you out of here and everything. They was coming in and breaking up stuff. But I'm saying, imagine the mental health for the Chinese people who was here back in those days. So we concentrate on the South, what we was going through, but out on the West Coast,
they had their own experience.
Right. So, and then the Irish too. So that's when the Irish and the Chinese China must try to come together like, look, man, they want to see us both kill each other anyway, so why are we going to keep doing this? So I was just adding that off of what he just said about that mental health, because they're scared to get shipped back, because in China and in Ireland, it's 100 times worse than San Francisco.
No doubt.
You might want to watch that. That's definitely
I didn't even know about that.
Look, come on. Let's get into this episode, man, because Murph listen, Phasio got some facts, we got some questions. Let's talk about it, man. So in lieu of Mental Health Awareness Month, May, let's get on it. AT, what we got, baby? What we got today?
We have the blurred lines, okay, of fact and fiction, fake versus real, fantasy versus reality. Some real things here, like these deep fake videos that we have that you see going around these days. How do you guys feel about that? You see these videos where it looks like someone is saying something, but really the video's been doctored or manipulated, and how it affects your mind because you may be vulnerable. You may watch this video, you may fall for it. So
what video would you be?
Just videos that you see where they're using them a lot now. You see them on social media where it has a narrative saying like as of 2000,
it's a lot of AI
2012,
shit, a lot of AI stuff.
The government has been sending money, and it's not real, but it's an AI voice giving you false information. It may be actual real life people, but they manipulate the videos and make it look like they're doing something that they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Like those. How do you feel about those, Murph?
I mean, they've been doing that since the beginning of time. Before social media, they found some kind of social media, but that's been going on. I mean,
the media does manipulate what people see and think, but it's just like this platform of social media and the internet. It has so much far-reaching impact, right?
It makes it worse.
Yeah, and if you don't research things and if you don't think for yourself, I can see where you can easily fall into that trap, right?
It's like MK Ultra.
What was that?
It's the mind control over whatever you hear and see. So like this, I can keep tapping my finger, and you'll just keep looking at me. But then you concentrate on my finger, but then I'm picking your pocket. Actually, did that.
What's that? 3-card money right there. 3-card money.
I actually did that, but that's kind of a mind thing. Yeah, it's a mind game. Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know what deepfake technology is, it uses advanced AI to create and fabricate audio and video that appears authentic. Due to its highly realistic use of generated AI models. And I got a statistic here. Okay, there's a website called Redline Digital. Deepfake videos are skyrocketing, with over 500,000 estimated on social media in 2023 alone. And Axiom.com reports that a record high number of Americans, 39% that is, say that they don't trust the media at all. That number has steadily increased since 2018. So yeah, if you're constantly being fed stuff that you think is bullshit, of course you're going to stop trusting the source of the bullshit, right?
So they got a plan.
So yeah, but this stuff I think it definitely has an impact on people's psyche and how they move through life, right? So like the next one we want to talk about here and touch on is something that's very real, cancel culture. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard that expression being thrown around a lot lately. And how it adds to mental health. Like if you say something incorrectly, you will get canceled. Now, do you guys think that Me Too? I mean, do you think that Me Too kind of popularized cancel culture? How do you feel about that? People have been getting fired for like a long time, right? People are getting canceled. There's no mystery to that.
Well, listen,
but do you think that there's something kind of?
Hold on, because we gotta be specific when we say this, right? We don't want the Me Too thing. We're not shaming anyone for the Me Too thing.
We're not shaming. We're not shaming.
We're not shaming, but at the same time, could it be like on some like maybe you're using it to your advantage? To say this, that Me Too is almost became a card. So again, We're not shaming, but go ahead, AC. I just want to make sure that that's a claim over there.
So,
AC,
get me up on the Me Too thing. What's that?
You know, the whole Me Too thing was a few years back. You know, a lot
Bill Cosby went to jail, bro.
Yeah, a lot of ladies, you know, and no smoke thrown at them. A lot of ladies have come out and made accusations of rape or inappropriate.
If you want to get this role in this movie, you got to do said thing.
Inappropriate, you know, conduct, and you know, the hashtag was, you know, Me Too, and it's spread all around America. But like a lot of people have come under intense scrutiny since that whole time.
Yeah. I'll tell you something that people might not be looking at as much as that the Me Too thing. Now that you say that, so. Have you been watching Puffy's facial expressions lately?
Why you say that?
So all right, we say all this stuff about Puffy, and then there goes the Me Too part, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you actually, when they show pictures of Puffy or when they see the video, every time there's a Me Too, he gets more crazier looking?
When more women come out and accuse him?
Well, see, because I don't think everything is true that people's coming out with the Me Too thing. Like with everything with Puffy, I think everybody, okay, he paid him $30 million. That dude, he said he got the videos. He asked for $30 million. But come to find out, his lawyer is getting investigated by Attorney General for doing that stuff. So the thing is, you're knocking on the devil's door. So you think Puffy is crazy or he's dealing with some kind of mental health things? Obviously he is, the way he beats women and how crazy he is. But do you want to wake up the devil or whatever you want to call him? Because you can see the difference in a person's facial expression when they're triggered. Because they can be happy and then you trigger them, they have a change of face.
So you think Puffy got some kind of thing that
is he bipolar?
You think he got some kind of?
He might be a lot of things. He might be a lot.
But do you think that he's going to end up getting canceled because of this?
It ain't even about being canceled. I'm talking about his mental health.
Going to prison right now.
I don't even think it's a prison thing. I'm saying as far as mental health, the Me Too thing keeps triggering him. So if you keep triggering a so-called allegedly killer, what do you think is going to happen? He starts to look more and more crazy and vindictive. Like, you keep testing me. You keep triggering. It's a trigger. You see what I mean? It doesn't matter if it's a powerful person dealing with mental health or a not powerful person.
Okay, but
you trigger him. So
on that same subject, I want to ask this because we know Puffy has influenced a lot of pop culture and lives. Do you think that guilty or not guilty, whether he has done these things or not, let's say he has done these things, specific people. If you look at like a Justin Bieber or the Ushers or they had certain little scandals because they was Puffy proteges. Do you think anything that's right now influenced anything that happened to them in between the lines of now? You know what I mean? Think about Justin Bieber. I'm saying Justin Bieber's had his little woes with the.
I never paid attention to Justin Bieber.
No, okay. Really. Listen, AT. Remember the other day we was talking? You was like, "Yo, how Mace fell back, right?" And
you mean people's careers kind of falling off?
Like Mace fell back, and he didn't have no legal woes. Justin Bieber, his career kind of fizzled down, but he still had legal woes. Usher had some few things and. There was all Puffy proteges who went like when Puffy grabbed artists, even Cassie, his girlfriend, she was a singer, right? He grabbed her as an artist and groomed her. Then next thing you know, she had a song like I think about 2006 or something like that, somewhere in there. Then next thing you know, it's his girlfriend. You see the mental health, the mental anguish or health that can happen to her because we seen the video. He didn't beat this woman, and all she probably was trying to do was get away from this man.
See, I see what you're saying with that. So it goes back to what I said when you capitalizing what I said. Yeah. The facial expressions. Usher, you can tell he's been depressed for a long time. You can fake smile.
Yeah.
Now you see the difference from old Usher and Usher now. Usher now is like, I'm free. I'm dancing up on Swizz Beatz' wife.
He's Super Bowl.
He's becoming a different person because he's probably coming out of his depression now that Puffy is getting targeted. Same thing, Justin Bieber.
Okay.
Justin Bieber been depressed for a long time, wearing baggy clothes and stuff like that. He been getting in, like you said, all kind of legal problems.
Yeah.
That's the depression. When you see Cassie in pictures with Puffy's he feeling good. He got diamonds drilled in his teeth. He got the trench coat on, looking like a king. But Cassie's looking sad. See, that's another thing about mental health. It's not only the mental, it's the physical things you have to watch for. It's everything. You feel what I'm saying? People, you can't fake smile. You know what I'm saying? You can't show good for the camera. Like, listen, get it together and you show good for the camera. No, you're depressed.
You know
can't
what?
do it.
That's what I was saying.
I know. That's why I spoke up on what you said, because that's what I was saying.
Phasio felt me there.
That's what I was saying beginning from with Puffy. If you see his facial expressions, look at him, and then look at him after you say the Me Too thing. Everybody keeps saying Me Too, Me Too, Me Too, Me Too, and then what he do? First time he spoke out, he said, "Man, I'm sick and tired of this." You don't want that sick and tired of Puffy. You don't want that part of him. That's like somebody that's schizophrenic, and when you're schizophrenic, you're definitely bipolar. If you're bipolar, you're definitely depressed. But that schizophrenic, bipolar, you don't want that, because you are not prepared for the reactions when you trigger that. And I'm not saying Puffy is that, but he's definitely showing the signs. Yeah. You don't want to trigger him. That's all I'm saying.
No, you know what?
You don't want to trigger him.
Listen, the crazy thing about that is specifically, I've heard interviews and people talking about it, and they're like, "Yo, I've seen Puffy spaz out in the studio sessions and like trip out on producers and artists, blah blah blah." Listen, man. Like remember AT when I spoke about Puffy's dad being part of
some kind of organization or something.
No, that's some kind of nigga. He's
a kingpin.
He rocked. He rocked with Nicky Barnes. Harlem niggas. Now listen to me. Puffy he can't recollect his dad, but he knows he was going to be a pampered kid. That was already in his
DNA.
DNA.
Yeah.
Being that even though he's from the hood, that pampered style, because his dad sold dope, so he didn't have to want for nothing. His mama didn't really want to want for nothing, because your dad worked for Nicky Barnes.
You gotta watch the downfall of Puffy.
Hold on.
That's not how his life went.
No. That's what I'm saying. But see what I'm saying. But knowing who the attitude he has today is kind of the drug dealer's mind state. What the fuck I want to do?
Yeah.
No, Puffy, you're business. You're public. Your business is public. I don't know if y'all know. All my originals out there. When your business goes public, that means I can put money into the stock market on your company. That's what it means. And Puffy, Bad Boy is public now. So you can't be out here doing the Puffy type stuff. You understand me?
Because the thing is, talking about cancel culture before we wrap this up, regardless of how your business go, just like your brand, when you get canceled, right? Like you have to, there's a reason why, even if you have some kind of mental thing, the thing about cancel culture is when they cancel you ever see these big top wigs, top dogs, you ever see them step down from positions? You ever see that shit? Yeah, so you gotta be careful how you move, because once your brand gets canceled, that damage can be irreparable.
Listen, I'm not even speaking cancel. I'm just speaking just like.
But that's the subject.
Yeah, because to stick it to the subject, that's what I'm saying. Like, regardless of how he grew up,
Wall Street,
which the movie or what?
The movie.
Yeah,
he got canceled.
He got canceled. Right.
He killed himself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, regardless, when your brand or when you damage your own shit and they come for you, yeah, it can lead to suicide. People can have those meltdowns. So yeah, that's kind of
the other side. I don't think Puffy he committed suicide.
No, he loved himself too much.
But see, Puffy got video footage of people. They may end up committing suicide.
Listen, you know what though?
If I'm filming people, see, that's where he was smart. Mm-hmm. If I got cameras in here showing what you're doing, not everybody's built for that, right?
And
I'm drinking a Stella Artois.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing about cancel culture. Like it's all a house.
That's a good subject.
It's all a house of cards, but it all goes back to being canceled. Once you get canceled, that house of cards falls. Yeah, but we've been talking on that for a while though, but that was pretty interesting stuff, y'all. But the next one we're going to go to here is what exactly is manifestation? I've been hearing a lot about that lately. People talking about manifestation. What manifestation is it's in a nutshell, pretty much, it's like bringing specific desires, goals, or outcomes into reality through focus, thoughts. You know, your beliefs and your actions.
Before we ask Murph about that, I just want to say, specifically, manifestation is what we're doing right now. Me and AT, we, like you said, I don't know if all my originals out there, if you've been listening, if you've been rocking with us from day one, we spoke on it. We've been doing this right here on cassette tapes, pushing record stops. Now we had a whole new platform to get this act, and then we can really talk about some real stuff. We grown man. Back then we was little teenagers, not even kids, but we was teenagers talking, just doing what we was doing, just how we did it. But nonetheless, again, manifestation is just that. We manifested that back in the late 90s, and here we are in 2000.
Early 90s.
Early 90s. My point. You're right. So now we're here in a whole different century, whole different decade, and we're still here, planet on our square. So again, Murph, how do you feel as what you do
about manifestation?
Manifestation. Do you feel like is that a good mental health thing to do, like to put out into the universe, like, yo, tomorrow,
I'm going to succeed.
I'm going to succeed in doing this X, Y, Z, and next year I'm going to do X, Y, Z. Is that a good thing to do, or
to live as if you're achieving your goals, and then hopefully the universe blesses
basically
you
living your best life,
and it moves you to that goal? Or do you kind of think that that's kind of a mind game in itself? Is it kind of you should do? Is it kind of you psyching yourself into? But first of all, let me just throw something in. Don't you gotta kind of psych yourself into success? Don't you gotta maybe I see that's where manifestation is. Don't you gotta be kind of crazy enough to want to succeed? I
don't think it's crazy though.
I doubt anybody.
So there's different parts of that.
I doubt anybody would be like, you know what? What kind of point I'm trying to make? I doubt, like Bill Gates or whatever, somebody who became a giant titan in this industry. At some point, he had to decide and visualize what he wanted to do. He might have told that to his crew, and they might have been like, "Man, that's crazy. You want to start up a Windows, mega corporation?" But he was like, "Yeah, why not?"
Let me show you how to break down that with this. So this is an ISP, right? Individual Service Plan. So you have your goals and your interventions. So you can manifest whatever you want to, but first you have to learn how to cope with what you're going through. So even if you say you want to reach a certain level, say as far as y'all started with the tapes and then now y'all got all this stuff I have no idea how to work, right? So you can manifest it, but in between time, you got to get the money to get this equipment. You got to learn how to work it.
There's a lot of
stuff
work
like that, and it can be frustrating. So you got to learn how to cope with the frustration and keep going.
That's real.
Yeah, so it's not just a dream or like a fantasy.
The manifestation is there, but that's just a part of it. It's the getting there. It's the journey.
It's the journey.
The manifestation, that's the goal. That's the journey is the hard part. So you have to learn coping techniques, like I said before, for that to reach to that point. But the interventions is somebody like me, where I say, listen, if you want, if you want to manifest, I'm gonna show you how to do it. So I show and prove at the same time what I speak. So that's how I do with mine, because I don't just tell you how to do it, I'm showing you how I do it. And I'm doing it with you.
Okay.
So if I'm telling you, like, listen, man, you need to focus more, man, do this, man, you know what I'm saying? Sit back and take a breather. They be like, I don't understand. I'm like, shh.
Just take a breather.
Take a breather.
Right.
Close your eyes. Turn the phone. Turn the fan on. But
turn your phone on.
But that might be right there next to you, talking to you. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing it with you. I'm showing you, and then I might tell you a story about how I overcame that and did that. Because a lot of my peoples, they like, I don't understand how you so cool and deal with stuff, and you listen to me, and you're able to do this and all that stuff.
Right.
It's all about being cool and calm. If you want to reach your destination, and if you want to get to whatever you manifest, you have to go through the journey first.
Right.
Then you have to know how to cope through the journey. Because
I think that's where a lot of people get caught up. They don't want to go down that road. They don't want to go. They're not in it for the long haul. They're not. The journey turns people off.
Listen, we've already reached a little bit past our halfway mark, but I just want to say this real quick. If I don't know if Phasio want to put his number out here, but in the comments, if you need, I'm real talk. Because if you have any mental health issues right now, you're going through, like, I'll holler bro.
Put your number in the context.
You know what I mean? Or even if listen, put your numbers in there, or just if you got some mental health things you're going through. Listen, bro's official, man. This is what he do. I'm talking about. He do it 367 days of the year, and sometimes we get 366. Do the math. Mm-hmm. Understand what I'm saying to you, bro? Do this. You understand me? He don't got no days off. Yeah, bro don't got no days off. You got a day off for tomorrow, bro? Got to call somebody or have to come in contact with someone about this shit. But next subject, man. Come on, I don't want to spend too much time on one subject right here. Let's get together.
Now, like this next one is finances and mental health. You know, it's like a no-brainer that money does like impact people, right? Now, a lot of you guys, who've been watching television, especially these newer shows and stuff, you're pretty much familiar with a guy named Giancarlo Esposito, right? He's been around. I remember him back when he did Spike Lee movies.
Talk to
I remember him back in the 80s when he was bugging out and do the right thing.
You on my block and you got your time.
Giancarlo Esposito. Like,
you got no black people on the wall south.
Yeah, but he was also in he's been in a ton
of movies. Malcolm X.
Yeah, like a lot of those old
Spike Lee movies. Yeah.
And then he also ventured out to like television, Breaking Bad. He was Gus. He was the drug kingpin in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, you're right.
Your brother been around for a long time, but
let's talk about it.
Yeah, but he dropped some information that a lot of us didn't know, and it just kind of touched real close to home. He was on a show that's on Sirius XM. It's called Jim and Sam, and he talked about having thoughts of having someone kill him. He thought about orchestrating someone kill him so his family can get his life insurance money. Because at that time he was poor. And like, I never thought, I grew up watching this guy. I just, how honest and candid it was. I never thought, because to me, like, he seemed like he has the whole world, right? Like, the brother been successful for many years.
What we see.
But we don't, that's what we see. We just see, but
we don't see the real life.
Yeah, but like, it came down to money at the end, right? His family, the survival of his family.
Hey, cuz, think about this. In our heads, the same eyes we seen him in, Mike Tyson's rich too, but he ain't rich, huh?
Mike Tyson has been through a lot of trials.
He's rich now.
He ain't rich like he should be. Anyway, finish the story. I'm sorry.
He's been through a lot of trials.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. So, when did you say before? He was rich before, but he wasn't rich because mentally he was thrashed.
Broken.
But now,
Phasio guy.
Now he's overcome all that. Now he's about to open up a resort that's, a
smoking resort?
Yeah. Where everything is, it's the first and only.
Okay.
So this is about to be
Mike Tyson's a hippie.
Yeah, but he's a super rich hippie.
No,
he has his own thing. He has a lot. He's probably worth about $500-600 million.
I don't know. I want to distract. I don't want to distract because I keep.
But
stick a pen down real quick. But I want cousin finish what he was saying. My bad.
But how money plays into that though. Like how do you guys feel about that? I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer, right? Like money. It's on a lot of our minds, right? A lot of us do what we do because we have to make a living. But what happens when it starts to affect your living and your lifestyle?
So I was saying something earlier. Smith over here. Y'all watch The Sopranos, right?
I never saw The Sopranos. I know of it. But
hey, T, are you serious?
Oh my God,
nigga! I never had HBO, nigga. I mean, like I had.
Oh my God!
I had it when I was a kid.
We had a real nigga moment right there. He said, "Nigga, I ain't never had HBO, nigga."
So okay, it's about a.
I think it was HBO show. Right? Yeah, I didn't have those shows. I didn't have those cable.
A certain family,
right?
About the mob,
but not the whole mob. It's just only literally
that
like
family,
the Soprano, right?
The family, but not even the whole family. It's like his uncle and him. They run their own crew. It's not. You don't really know about every other crew in their family, but. D. Smith, do you know what the whole show is about?
You know what? I watched, because I didn't follow the whole series, right? But Tony Soprano has some mental issues that was...
He's seen a psychiatrist. So, but the thing is, the whole premise of the whole show is he's seen a psychiatrist. But it's about, what's that, the New Jersey mob.
Yeah, like, Newark, New Jersey. Matter of fact.
Newark in the house. But, the thing is, you would think Sopranos is woke up this morning, you got yourself a gun. That's the song in the beginning. But and then you see all this stuff going on, but it's only about mental health.
No,
He's trying to balance it. What about money? Does the money come into it?
This is what I'm saying. He is the boss.
18.
And even he has it.
18.
Oh,
Listen, look at me. He is the Don.
Yeah, he's the Don.
But his whole thing is, this whole
Mental
show,
health.
this guy is going through, because you got to think about it. As the Don, he's had to kill people.
Of course.
But he's dealing with making money,
Basically.
messing up money, all this stuff. His family trying to juggle on all this
It's
stuff.
a sociopath it's a sociopath.
He's not even he's a sociopath. But you know what? He thought he bit off more than he can handle because he was born into the life.
That's the Don. That's
So you
what
imagine if your dad was a mafia boss, and then your uncle is a mafia boss,
back to Puff Daddy,
and
right?
then you come into you,
Back to
and you
Puff
think
Daddy,
you
right?
can handle it because you see your father handle it.
What we say, AT? Puff Daddy ran with Puff Daddy's pops ran with Nicky Barnes on some mob shit, right? Same type of shit.
Yeah, but he died when he was 3.
Don't matter. He's still that's in his
Tony's
DNA.
dad, he died when he was like a teenager.
Still, it's the DNA. That's in
Oh
your
yeah, the
brain.
DNA. Yeah.
That's that
for
mental
sure.
health. So
But-
like you said, listen,
Yeah.
the first episode of the year, you spoke on that. You was like, how it's bred into the DNA.
Oh yeah.
It's bred into the
for sure.
DNA,
Yep.
and that's what I brought that up for. Because like sometimes we have mental health things. We might look at ourselves like, why am I going through this? Why I feel like this?
It can be generational. Yeah, it can be generational.
And if you don't understand yourself on some real, like we said last time on the first episode of the year, that's that God's body. You got to be able to sit on your square and look at yourself in the mirror and say, listen, my DNA is this, or that. So this is why I feel this away. If you can't stand on that square and do that, then again, hey, we got Murph right here. So
You know how far it goes back at eating halal?
I say,
Yeah.
God body right
The reason
there.
why you eat it is because you don't the whatever meat animal that you was eating, they wasn't stressed out or nothing when they were put
Being
down.
killed and stuff.
Yeah, so you don't bring in their stress.
That's what the rapper KRS-One and Boogie Down production.
hold
They
on,
had a song where he talked about the
Listen.
stuff you consume and how it
And exactly
how it interacts in your cells in your blood. Yeah.
Exactly that. What I'm about to speak on is this, but that was brought up is this. You don't. All my originals out there. Listen, I'm gonna speak on this. I'm not a hypocrite because I love me. I'm a carnivore. I love some pork, some beef, some chicken, some fish. I love it all. But if you understand the Bible, if you're a Christian, Muslim, or whatever, understand this. But what's just spoke of, both from AT and Phasio, as man, the only meat we're specifically kind of supposed to eat is fish. Read your Bible better. Read your Quran better.
Comes
I
from
say
the water.
God body. Okay, talk about it. What's that subject, AT? We getting too deep on these brothers, man.
And plants too.
Hey, God body.
Because they're alive.
Now the next one is you hear a lot of talk about narcissism, right? Yeah, like people it's like people don't even call folks like an asshole anymore. They just say you're a narcissist. I hear that thrown around a lot. She's a narcissist.
You know what?
Yeah, it's almost like becoming like an asshole, right? You know how you call
Phasio ain't shit. He looked at me and laughed. Listen.
you know how you call people an asshole? It's like a narcissist,
Listen.
So, but we want to break that down,
Well, okay, you know what, AT? I'm not trying to cut you off, but me and Phasio, we ain't sick. We gotta look at each other. Okay, listen.
Are y'all narcissists?
I might be.
Okay.
I've only been called that once.
But technically, narcissism, from what I saw, I watched an interview with someone, a psychiatrist or something. She said that is a clinical condition that you actually have to be
What's the definition exactly? Tell people.
That's what we need to understand.
Somebody who
Loves themselves way too much. Exactly.
Narcissists have those traits where they use like
It's never their fault.
It's never their fart. Their fart. I'm sorry,
Their
y'all.
fart.
Sorry, originators.
AT, what the fuck, man?
Probably because I'm about to. But it's when they use the power of deflection. It's always your fault. It's this righteousness and this self-righteousness they have.
Listen.
It's actually like it's a clinical condition. It's narcissism, and you have to be diagnosed with the narcissism.
I have never been diagnosed with narcissism or any other
I heard someone
condition.
actually say that.
I've been called a narcissist, but here's the funny thing.
You're definitely not though.
I know I'm not. I'm cocky as fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm overconfident, maybe, but
it seems
I'm not a narcissist.
It seems like some people, instead of saying you're an asshole, I think an asshole is a more
I'm an asshole
appropriate.
too. These people,
but a narcissist is a certain there's something dark about a narcissist.
A narcissist is a sociopath.
Yeah, those kind of tendencies.
Hold on, Murph. Listen. Phasio, listen to me. AC, listen to me. Okay,
I don't take you as a sociopath at all.
No. Listen. In everyday life, no, I'm not a sociopath, but certain thoughts, like when you hear me, if you know D Smith, you know who D Smith. If you hear my music, I have sociopathic thoughts. So when I write my songs, you might hear me say some shit that you might hear Dane Black # D Smith say some shit that the Don won't say, or if you know me, you know my name.
But you won't commit the acts that you write.
Only way those acts will be committed unless you harm me or what's mine. When I say mine, family, La Familia, I say whatever. But nonetheless, no, I'm not gonna go out here and just murder 10 people because I'm a sociopath, narcissistic motherfucker. That's not what I'm built like. I'm only going if you ever see me in that light, it's because someone's harmed something of mine or someone of mine. So now I'm in that mode. That's in my head. That feels like self-defense.
I mean, yeah, there's a difference.
But I've been called a narcissist, and I'm like, I don't understand how.
That's not narcissist.
That's just
I'm a cocky, confident some bitch.
Yeah.
Narcissism is a much deeper level.
It's
but
definitely a sociopath.
Yeah, but
it's a clinical
condition.
The clinical name is a sociopath.
Okay, well,
but okay, if you ever come across anybody like that with those type of tendencies, how exactly do you deal with them? I just don't pay attention to people. I'll be like, fuck you, whatever. Well, but like, how do you deal with people who it's always your fault? Really cutthroat kind of people. Like, how do you deal with folks like that?
What I was talking about earlier. I mean, none of my people. See, this is the thing. A narcissist, aka a sociopath, you probably can break it down. Like I was saying earlier, that they're probably bipolar. You know, but there's another part that is not involved. So scandalous activity doesn't have nothing to do with mental health.
People can be just scandalous anyway, right?
That's a part
of the scandalous.
But that's a part of a sociopath and a narcissist. So that's why that's not in the DSM. That's not in the DSM. You feel what I'm saying? That's not there. Like, that's not one of the diagnoses. So you like you say, you meet somebody, oh yeah, they're a narcissist. Nah, that's not in there. You see what I mean? Yeah. Like, because that's not a thing. That can be an evil part of you.
Right.
And on top of that can be a part of you. Like, oh, okay, so I know that I'm bipolar, but then I'm gonna add another dark thing on top of that. So the mental health thing is, they can cause a lot of people a lot of anxiety because they don't give a F.
They really don't care.
They don't care. They don't care about anything, and they'll keep going with it.
So listen. Okay. I'm not trying to cut you off.
No, you good.
So on the outside or the inside of that. So you're saying narcissism causes stress outside of the narcissistic ways?
They cause it upon other people. That's stress, anxiety.
Ooh, okay.
Anxiety. Then comes stress. Anxiety is a whole nother level thing.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay, but yeah, like I said, now we're going to switch gears real fast here before concluding the show with our addressing the elephant. Now, this is one I would love to hear you guys' opinion about. Drop something down in the comments if you would like. The whole thing of toxic masculinity. This stuff has been going on for a while. I've even had women accuse me of this kind of stuff. I don't get it. But
whoa, wait. AT? Toxic masculinity? I mean,
but toxic masculinity. Like, do you think it's making us men?
Can I speak on that?
Do you think it's making us men soft? Do you think no, go ahead, speak on it.
First of all, for all you women who's ever said AT has toxic masculinity, this nigga is cooler than the polar bear's toenails in the middle of a motherfucking Arctic storm. If he is toxic masculinity, nigga, I am volcanic. You understand me?
Because with me, there are some things that I refuse to apologize for. Like, I'm not going to apologize for being a man.
With you, they take your kindness for weakness.
Okay, well, listen.
It's just like,
Hold on. This is a good question, right? Good topic. I'm sorry, that was my disclaimer about AT. Okay, but Murph, as a man, because we know right now, Okay, listen, I'm not taking shots at nobody, no community, but as men, we as the OGs of our age group, we was raised by men who was listen. You was designed and brought up to understand that you protect what is yours. Family, be familiar with is mine.
I've been taught that by women. I've been raised by women.
Talk about it. Okay, well,
I haven't been raised by not one.
Talk about this subject there.
That's even more real.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, as a man, you know your worth, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know. And maybe you're into some, I know this word is kind of old. I don't know if people even use it. Maybe you're into like macho type of shit, right?
Now, listen, okay, listen.
Well, like if I'm into that kind, I'm not going to apologize for that, right? I'm not going to apologize for.
Let me, okay. All my originals.
For having a very male-centric mind and brain. I can't, I'm not going to.
All my originals.
I can't be something I'm not.
All the originals out there. Sit back and take a little twiddle toe second. Listen, D. Smith is speaking this. As far as the term or the word or the whatever it is, cancel culture of toxic masculinity, I don't think that's a thing because of this. At the end of the day, if you understand as gods and goddesses, God body, the Bible or the Quran speaks of man and woman. So you have to pick a side. And I'm not throwing shade at any sides. Do you as a person. I don't hate no one. As long as you can stay in your lane as a person. Black, white, Asian, green, black, purple. Stay as a person and be a human being. I got love for you. But here's my thing. You can't call... I don't expect to be called a toxic masculine because I look at... Listen, if you harm my family, I'm going to come for you. So it's not a toxic thing because... Even in the kingdom of animals, lions, tigers, bears, dogs, cats, ants, it's still that. We have to protect what's ours because it's what it's called self-preservation. You understand me? So if I don't preserve what's mine and try to keep mine alive, we can't keep our bloodline alive because I backed down from X, Y, Z.
Or you can tell this because it's the fact that we are masculine. We don't have to break it down. We're here to protect you, and that's all it is.
And we're here we're here. Even more importantly, we're here to survive.
Survive, right?
The kings. I mean, it's kings and queens. That's what it is.
If you want to, feminize me or whatever. If you want to bring me down. How am I supposed to survive?
See, but
how am I supposed to be strong?
That's that new age woman.
Well, true. I know, not throwing no shade, but that's the truth, though. If you want me to be on your level, then I can't be a man anymore.
Exactly. I'm never going to be on your level.
Yeah. Like, it's not... I don't think it should work like that, right? I mean, it's not... This isn't sounding sexist, but, but some may think that's toxic. Like, well, it's toxic that... You don't want to.
It's like this.
Come down to a certain kind of feminine level. It's like because
hold on. Listen, we're not about to explain to them who feel that way. We not because we are masculine.
Right. Exactly.
We put that out there.
I shouldn't have to explain it.
Layla Ali, right?
Muhammad Ali's daughter.
They asked her, "You and your husband, who run the house?" She said, "My husband do."
The king.
Drop the mic with that one.
I bet you some people say,
the king.
I bet you, why did she say that?
Why? Because she's the queen. You understand? This shit is chess and checkers.
Yeah. He's the man.
And he's the man. Exactly.
So
exactly.
At what part, since it's definitely mental health, but at what part in life will you start believing that you can question a man being a man?
Exactly. But they do, though. That's the thing.
But they allow because they got a platform to speak.
Well, yeah.
But that's why you see lately they've been getting shut down, though. You can't question no man.
Yeah.
I don't care if he's a skinny little scrawny dude. I used to always tell my little cousin
because it's our job to be men.
He's still a man.
Yeah, that's what God made us, right?
You think he's a pencil neck man?
He's still a man.
What's your boy Pee Wee Herman? He is a man.
Right.
I don't care. I even go as far as saying this. Am I allowed to say gay?
Once again, cancel.
Hashtag Originators Radio.
Once again, cancel.
Talk your talk, Murph.
Talk your talk, though. Once again, hashtag Originators. Cancel culture is real.
A gay man, he's allowed, but he's still a man at the end of the day.
There it is.
You can't even question him.
And listen.
When it come down to it, he gonna handle his business.
Listen. And again, we're not
He's still
throwing.
a man.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not.
We're not throwing shade.
He's not throwing shade.
We talk our talk over here, man.
But even if a woman wants to throw shade at a man who likes a man, at the end of the day, he's still a man.
Still a man. And just like I don't question women's femininity. I don't like. I had my oil change here recently, and you know what? I went to the oil change place, and you know what? 2 ladies changed my oil. 2 ladies were working on my car. I didn't say, you know what? Y'all shouldn't be working on cars. That's toxic. I shouldn't be saying that. You know? Yeah, so like I say, we're gonna wrap this up, y'all, and we want to make sure we give our little proper shout outs here near the end of the show, of course.
And change all the oil y'all can, ladies. Cut that grass, trim them hedges, do them men's out.
Word. You know, but we want to make sure we give some, shout outs here. We want to, I want to shout out Phasio, aka our boy Murph here, coming by and giving us some little insight on some things. I want to make sure also that we give shout outs to the May birthday people out there.
Hold on.
Hey.
Listen, D. Smith right here. First of all,
You had a May birthday in the building,
First of all, I just want to say happy birthday to AT.
Yo.
His birthday, he had May birthday out here.
Yo.
He was all settled when like May birthdays. His birthday is this month. So all the originals, AT.
It's a packed month, boy.
Yo, feel me? Hey, yo, Phasio, you want to shout out your people's birthdays this month, man? What's happening, man?
Yeah, let me shout out rest in peace Aunt Francis, rest in peace Uncle Nelson, rest in peace my grandma. Shout out to Ray Sean and Ray Sean. Shout out to Olivia.
Word.
Shout out to my homie right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to all the gods. You know what I mean? And all the gods that's alive and the kings and the queens. Salute. You understand me?
Salute. All right, don't forget, y'all, check us out on Facebook and SoundCloud. Also YouTube. Originators Radio, baby.
I got one more shout out.
Okay.
I want to shout out to everybody that's dealing with mental health and you're making a point to try to transition to be better.
Right. That's really what it's about. That's really
shout
what it
out
is.
to all of y'all because this is what I do it for.
Let's get
I even
better.
did it when I didn't even get paid for it. I still did it.
Yeah.
And listen,
You know what I'm
listen.
saying?
For all the originals, I'm gonna holler at bro, but we might put his number in the section. So if real talk, if you have anything you're going through, man, hit bro up. This is what bro do. Mm-hmm. You understand me? Like, and this, I mean, I'm not trying to throw him out there like that, but this I feel like these episodes, like we did the first episode, it was the mental health episode. This is the second installment. We're gonna do another one at the end of the year, but this is something we
deeper and deeper.
Yeah, we gotta talk about these things because listen, if we don't talk about it, nobody will talk about it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah.
We will wrap this up. I want to say peace to the Ohio Black Expo that's in town in Columbus, Ohio.
AT went to that joint.
Yeah, I went to that joint for my birthday.
Talk about it a little bit, man. Talk about
yeah, just I want to hold y'all up, but I know Brand Nubian was in the house. They had all 3 members. They had that shit lit. You know, I didn't even see them back when they were popular in the early and mid 90s. I didn't even see them then, but I'm just fortunate enough that I was blessed to see them. Everybody was in good health. Brother Jay from the X Clan, the only surviving member of the X Clan, was
Talk
there.
about it.
This is protected
By the red,
the black, and the green.
Sissy.
With the key.
With the key.
With the key.
Sissy.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. But I said, but that said, y'all, we wish y'all, all the best of everything this month, man. We were going into the month of June. We got some hot stuff coming up. Y'all stay tuned. Boom. We got the hashtag Originator Sports. Our man D Nice.
D Nice. Everybody hates D Nice.
No doubt. So once again, y'all stay peace, stay cool. We out.
You are now rocking to #Originators at Originators Radio.
We are the originators. We are the originators. We
Facebook, YouTube,
the
SoundCloud.
originators. We are the originators. We are the originators. We
Facebook, YouTube,
the
SoundCloud.
originators. We are the originators. We are the originators.
Radio.